Did you know you only have one life to live? And if you're not sucking the marrow out of it and getting exactly or everything that is available out there for you, you're wasting the only commodity that is not replaceable: time. When my little guy turned 10, it hit me like a box of bricks. I was stunned. I was stunned at the reflection of how much I had missed of him. And I knew that there had to be a different way. I knew that I was chasing something that just I could never finish. And I didn't want to finish my job, but I wanted to be able to not only leave on Fridays and feel fully emotionally unattached, I wanted to know that when we got to the end, or when we got to the point where I was teaching my little guy about careers and about businesses and about jobs, that I wasn't doing it from a position of how much I hated mine. I loved many aspects of my job when I worked in corporate America, but there were some elements that I absolutely despised. And some of them, frankly, were just the people I was working with. It sounds horrible, I know, but when you get shoved in an office with a bunch of different random personalities, 9 times out of 10, most of them are not going to gel well together. And in this day and age of information and technology, there are ways that you can suck more marrow out of life. So what do we do to do some of that? I love watching Impact Theory. It is a guy on YouTube. Tom Bilyeu is his name. I'm sure he's on every platform, but I obsess with him on YouTube. I learn from him every day on my walks around the block. I've got Tom in my ear telling me about how I'm going to carve out my day, carve out my time in life, and really start sucking the marrow out of life and be not only the best mom I can be, but the best spouse, the best person, the best individual, the best friend, the best teammate. And in an environment where I was always suffocated, I was always told, no, we can't do that because it's limited by budget. No, we can't do that because that's going to take some work for us to actually implement, even if that's a better idea to create time efficiency. And I just was tired of it. I started to realize I was a square peg trying to fit myself into a round hole, and it just wasn't working. I was tired. I was tired of not realizing that there was more out there. So this last year, I really took a commitment to start reading more, to start learning more, to start really growing not only myself, but my family. And I hope that this short little video encourages you to start going to YouTube and looking at different videos to teach you how to not only maybe escape that corporate rat race, but to also just take back life. Live a life that you've designed, not one that's been defined by your salary, not one that's been defined by your title, and certainly not one that's been defined by someone else's opinion of you. It is great to want to be like somebody. It's awesome to want to try and simulate the things that they do. But if you try to be somebody else, if you try to be a job description, if you try to be your boss, chances are you're going to feel pretty deflated at the end of the day because you are not being exposed to your world in the way that you really want. We were given these stories and these challenges in lives to share with one another, to share with our fellow neighbor, to share with our fellow colleague. And in the corporate environment, that stuff is snuffed out. So I hope that you just remember and you just know that you are worth so much, and there are so many there's so many possibilities out there for you. We started out to be digital marketers. It's been a journey like no other. I get to do it when I want, how I want, where I want, and with my little guy. And now we're even teaching him how to do these same things. All because I watched some random no-cost web class last year and finally said, enough is enough. Screw this multiple six-figure corporate salary. I'm setting out on my own. I'm going to be an entrepreneur, and I'm going to show my little guy how to do the same. So There will be a link somewhere around this video. If you ever want to check it out, you can. But more importantly, in this video, I hope I've encouraged or I've inspired you a little bit to go out, take some matters into your own hand, start growing the best resource you have, your mind. And if at any point you've got questions, you want a little bit of guidance, or you just want a coaching session with me, I offer that free call, always for free, just to be here for each other, because I know life can get tough and life can get heavy, and sometimes we just need to hear from somebody. So drop a comment below this. I would love to reach out to you. And in the meantime, stay legendary. Bye-bye.